Hi, it's Jade. It's been a very long time since I've done a video, and that is just because everything that's going on, lockdown, the coronavirus, things being closed, I've recently moved house. I'm now working from home due to my office being closed currently. So I just haven't had time to come on here and do a video. So I'm really sorry because I decided to do a journey and it was just like, oh, where's she gone? She's still got her teeth. So yeah, I'm just going to do an update in this video of what's happened in the past since March, really. That is a long time since we've been in lockdown. Obviously the big difference is my teeth. I no longer have braces on them. I have my teeth. So basically I was meant to have my braces off in March. I was booked in for the end of March and I think I was going to have them off. That was kind of the vibe I was getting. Obviously that appointment got cancelled because of lockdown. So we're now in August. My braces throughout lockdown broke twice. A bracket fell off this tooth and the wire came out. So it was just sort of free falling, doing its own thing. And then a bracket broke on this side. My bottom teeth weren't kept together as sort of tight as they should, which meant some of my teeth sort of moved slightly and I could feel it and I could see it. So obviously there was nothing I could do. We were in lockdown, dentists weren't open. I just had to kind of suck it up and get on with it. Then the dentist reopened in July. The beginning of July I got an appointment where he fixed my braces and he said to me then, I think you're gonna need a few more months. And I was like, oh, really? Damn it. Which is understandable. Like, lockdown had been on for 3 months and my braces had broken. What did I expect? But then I went back in towards the end of July and he was like, oh, your teeth have actually shifted back into place quite well in the past month, so you're on the strongest wire. Give it a couple more weeks and we'll have them off. And I was like, oh my god, what? I was kind of like, no, I'm fine, I'll just keep them in, because you get so used to having them in your mouth. Like, I can't believe how used to them I was. And then breaking was kind of like, oh, it's broken again. I got used to that. And then I went in Monday the 3rd of August, so last week, and had them taken off. And now I have no braces. It's just really weird seeing myself with no braces. I mean, my teeth, as I've said in a lot of videos, my teeth weren't horrendous before, but they did need to just widen out, stretch out a bit, fill my mouth a bit more, and just kind of shift. There were a few teeth that were quite bad because you couldn't even see them in pictures. They were just hidden behind other teeth, so they've come out. So I'll show you them. Excuse my teeth because they're still a bit stained, but I'll get into the whole process of what happened when he took them off. So I'll do a before and after picture so you can kind of see the difference a bit better than me sort of just, gulping my mouth. I went in on the Monday to have them taken off, and first of all what we did was obviously just check my mouth just to see if my teeth were okay. And then he got like a sort of, it looks a bit like pliers, but obviously for dentistry. They looked a bit like pliers, and what he did with that was literally just yank at each bracket to rip it off. That's how we took it off. He just literally yanked it off, and believe me when I say you feel like they're ripping your teeth out. Not as in like the pain of them ripping your teeth out, but because of the force to get that bracket off its glue. Christ on a bike, it feels like your teeth are coming out with the bracket, but it just feels like. So he did that. He took off the brackets and then took out the wire. So then all that was left on my teeth were just sort of the bits of glue. And then after that he fixed on a permanent retainer, which is just a stainless steel wire that's at the back of my bottom front six and my top front six. I don't think you'll be able to see on camera, but I will put a picture in. I'll try and do it. I get confused where like the middle is. It's right at the bottom. So that's my breakfast. It's right at the bottom of my top and bottom teeth, and it just basically holds the front arch just keeps it there, keeps the teeth there, keeps it wide. And it's kind of like a backup for your retainers that you can take out, so the plastic trays. I don't notice the bottom one, but I do notice the top because of the way it's glued on. My tongue sort of catches the top bit, and I always think it's something stuck to my teeth, but it's not, it's just the fixed retainer. So yeah, takes off the wire and the brackets, pops in the fixed retainer, and then takes the molds for my trays, my tray retainers, with the disgusting pink gloop that tastes like just like soggy damp socks. It's really not nice. Like, I thought I was gonna be sick. Like, obviously I'd had it done before when you took the impressions for my braces, but just the second time round I was like, whoa, whoa. Like, you put it in, and you know when you're telling yourself don't be sick, don't be sick, but the more you're telling yourself not to do something, the more you feel like you need to do it. It was fine, I wasn't sick, it was all good. So then he took the impressions and they've been sent off to get made into my nighttime retainers that I'll take out and also use them as whitening trays. So it's a very simple process getting your braces off. Oh, okay. So what will happen is when I get my fixed retainers, tray retainers, which I should get at the end of this week, I'll pop in, these look like needles, this whitening gel that I pop inside the tray, shove the retainer in and leave it on for, it says 4 to 6 hours, but I'll probably do it overnight. And then I should have like a Hollywood smile. I'm joking. I should just have whiter teeth because obviously my teeth have stained since having braces. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing, it wasn't painful, it didn't hurt, it was just slightly uncomfortable. When someone's yanking something out your mouth, you're like, ugh, but it's fine. No pain at all. All good. I'm just going to shut the door because the neighbours are in. Love it. The fixed retainer is... it broke. Basically, the fixed retainer broke after 3 days on the top because the glue that holds this side in snapped off when I was eating pasta. Just came off. So I had to go back a couple of days afterwards for another dentist to just glue it back on. I've got something in my eye. Ugh. Sorry. So another dentist glued it back on, and my orthodontist has basically said that even though it's a permanent retainer, it's not permanent because it does have a tendency to break, for the glue to unbond from your teeth. It's the same as braces. It's glued on with the same sort of composite bonding or whatever. And when it broke, it was just like, okay, I know it might not be permanent, but it's 3 days and it's already broke. It's not the end of the world because it is a backup. It's a backup retainer. It's just fixed. But if it does keep falling off, then he'll just basically snip that one off, because you can either have them fixed to your front 4 or your front 6. Mine were the front 6 just because my arch needed to be widened a bit more, so the front 6 would be better. So it's just a bit like, okay, well, if you're going to snip one off, surely then that's just not going to be good for my teeth. No? I don't know, I'm not a dentist much about teeth apart from I have them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll get my retainers this week. They'll be fitted on Monday. He wants to fit them just to check how it's going to be with the fixed retainer fitting over them. Obviously the molds are taken after your fixed retainer is fitted, but because mine broke, the glue's obviously changed on one of my teeth, so will it fit over it? We're not sure, so we're going to see. I'm going to go in on Monday to get it fitted. But yeah, it was a painless, pretty quick process. He hasn't managed to get all the glue off my teeth. I'll try and show you. Can you hear it? He hasn't managed to get all the glue off my teeth because the procedure that they need to do, because of coronavirus, they need to be fully, like, a proper suit, visor, the whole shebang to get it off. And because it takes an hour, he can't book me in until the first week of September to have that done because he's a very busy man. So I'll get all that off. I mean, they look fine for now. He's managed to get quite a bit of the glue off with the drill that he had at the time, but because of the bits flying about, they'll need their special drill. It's weird seeing myself without braces. I got used to having the little things in my mouth, and now, yeah. I am happy with them. They're obviously better than they were. I'll put a picture up again of before and after. But my teeth weren't awful before. They, as I've said before, they just needed to separate and stop overlapping on each other a bit. And that's what they have done. The bottom ones I do notice overlap slightly still. I'll do another video when I get my fixed retainers of what they look like, how they are, how they fit, are they comfortable, you know, when you should wear them, which is every night basically, because you've gone through the whole journey of having braces. Look after your teeth afterwards, wear your retainer, because your teeth will eventually start to shift back. Like, I've had braces off just over a week now, and even though I have my fixed retainer, I do feel that some of my teeth are trying to move back a little bit. Like, if I push the back of some of my teeth, it makes like a clicky, like a sound, as if the tooth's kind of moved back and I'm pushing it back in. Nothing drastic, but it's very weird. And then since I've had them off, I have had some toothache in very specific teeth, and I think they're the teeth that have moved the most, because this tooth here, which really hurts, you could never ever see when I smiled or talked, or in any pictures of me you could not see that tooth, because it was hidden behind this one. You could never see it. So the fact that you can now see it shows how much it's moved. So no wonder it hurts, because it's a bit like, oh, well, you've completely moved me, and now, like, you just expect me to stay here. No. There is no pressure on your teeth anymore, nothing to keep your teeth where they are, so they unfortunately will adjust slightly. It's called like the settling in period, where your teeth kind of breathe a little bit, but it can mean that they move ever so slightly. So that's why it's so important to wear your retainers and to just look after your teeth. Like, if I do it now, oh, it makes like a click, like a popping clicking noise. You won't hear it because it's in my mouth, but it's just really weird. Like, as I say, I'll do a video when I get my retainers, and I'm sorry this one took so long, but given everything that happened, always happening, I couldn't go to the dentist. I didn't want to do another boring update of, oh, they've broken again, because I think everyone, I was getting sick of moaning about it. And again, I just want to say that don't let this, or my experience, because mine did break a fair few times, put anybody off, because that's just my personal experience. I don't know why they break so many times. I wasn't doing anything to make them break. It's just how they are. Everyone's experience is different with braces. I mean, my dentist said that he's had people that have had no issues. He's had people that have had a few, and then there's me. He said I've had a lot, so I'm maybe just the anomaly, that's it, and just the unlucky one, which doesn't surprise me, because I'm the unluckiest bitch in the world. Good luck to everybody, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.